Shalom, how y'all doing? It's your brother Zamar with Dear Damn Crown Thinking, man. Just another car chronicle for you. I want to share a little testimony with you. Statement before I get started is you got to grow through what you go through. So last year probably was one of the hardest years that I had to face, you know, just dealing with some personal changes and things that I had to adjust to, you know. And a lot of times when you have plans in life and you start feeling that, what do they call it on a plane? When a plane is not having a smooth ride, right? Stuff seeming like it's going well, then just you hit a point in life and things just start getting crazy, right? But in this time period, I can say it's probably one of the most productive time periods that I've ever had as well, because I kept my mind focused on being just that, productive, right? And in that time period, I was able to put together a book called 50 Keys of Wisdom, 50 Unlocked Doors. And I look forward to sharing that with you all so you can be able to grow through whatever situations you're going through in your life, right? It put me in a position, right, where I was able to pull from things within me that I didn't even know was there. It made me think on a different level. It made me think higher in some places. It made me think deeper and a little more sunken into the lower parts that I didn't think about. I got more into the roots, into things that I didn't necessarily think I would naturally think about when it come down to certain topics, right? Life can have a lot of things hit you, you know what I'm saying, and you unexpected. But again, like I said, in this time period, I feel like I was able to explore places in my mind and my heart that really helped me out, right? So what is it going to be about, right? What it's going to be about is going to be simply about what I talk about on this page, just more concentrated. Again, I'm not creating this page just to be a social media influencer. I want the media and the content that I make to influence and help the people. But my goal is not to be a social media influencer. I have a serious passion to really help the people. I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people build. I love seeing people elevate from one place to the other, right? And so with this book, for me personally, this is for any man or woman that's going through any type of hardship, right? If you lost somebody and it's been hard for you to cope in death, or if you lost your job and you just lost your confidence in who you are as a person, it'll help you cope. It'll help you grow. If you've been trying your best and things just seem like it's not working out, and you've been trying to cope, it's gonna help you out. If you're just trying to get to a different place and you're just tired in life, this is gonna help you cope, right? So one thing that I did a lot was I took a lot of time alone, you know, and I want to talk about a topic that I may have talked about on here before, but the difference in being lonely and having solitude and being solitary, right? Being lonely is completely different, because being lonely is the absence of people that you desire to be around you. And sometimes loneliness can also come with the component of somebody putting you out of something, right? But in my situation, it wasn't necessarily that feeling. The feeling that I started to grasp and take on the mindset and perspective and paradigm of solitude, I started to think in my mind, well, you know what? I'm going to choose to be alone in this season. And in this season, I'm going to focus on the benefits of being alone. What are the benefits of me being alone in this current moment? The power of perspective is everything. Perspective rules your experience in life. I talk about that oftentimes. Y'all hear other people talk about it. You remember the video that I put up with Mr. David, where Mr. David was talking about you got to be focused. You got to be careful because all these distractions. Every time you see him, if I see him today, right now, if I go downtown and I run into Mr. David Mr. David, I guarantee you, is going to remind me that you got to stay focused. And focus is simply just putting your attention towards a specific direction and not letting your attention go off of that. All right? You got to be target-minded. You got to be goal-oriented. And you got to couple your passion with that. And you will be amazed what you are birthed out of yourself. It don't have to be done with the same thing that I'm doing. Like, you may not produce literature content to help people in your hardship. You may produce art. You may produce, you might come out of a situation elevated. You may get a better job. You might elevate at your job. You might pick up a new skill. You might start doing something better. You may start working out. The main thing that I'm getting at is grow through what you go through. Everything you go through, make it count. Don't never go through nothing and just pay the woe. Let the woe pay you. It owes you. There's nothing that you go through in life that should put so much weight up on you and make you feel like you got nothing out of it. Everything owes you. All right? That's what this earth was created for. This earth was created to yield back what you put into it. So of course, if we living in a world, an earth that does that, and we stand on it, it serves us all the time. We got to understand that the same nature of this world that we live in is going to be the same way. All right? So I just want to remind you that I'm telling you out of experience. I know for a fact that I grew through my pain. I grew through my hardships. I grew through my doubt. I grew through my confusion. I grew through my moments in my time where I looked in the mirror and I felt like I didn't see me. But then there was other days where I looked in the mirror and I said, you know what? I don't see me. I see somebody that's greater than what I perceive myself to be. But maturation doesn't always look the way you want it to look. Development doesn't always look the way you want it to look. But for sure, something is going to show you that you're different. When you start to realize, man, I'm still going, and the way I've been feeling in the inside, I've been feeling challenged. I've been feeling like I can't get through it. You're getting through it. So again, my last time saying it, but it's the most impactful thing that I'm saying on here right now. Grow through what you go through. It's your brother Zamar with Dear Damn Crown Thinking. Make sure y'all tap in. I've been up on we've been on the road, 8 hours. We've been on the road about to be 16, 17 hours when we get done with this trip. So your boy a little tired, so don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, I like to keep it spiffy. But when you don't see me spiffy, it ain't on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can't be spiffy. All right? Tap in.
Feel like you come around and start my healing, like brick by brick, piece by piece. How I build my peace, gotta protect my peace. Cause every time they come around, they tryna take my peace. Look in the mirror, gotta know who you are. Build myself from the dirt. Then I went through my darkness, put my spirit on search. Now I'm on an alert. I ain't figured it out, but I've been on development. Locked in, mind stay on evolvement. You can ask my circle, real deal. Every time that I call them, it's a mindset. They got theirs, I want all of mine next. No more doubt.